Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind, prime time grind all the time, sort of. This will be our last load, and then we'll run out to Dav's Hope and collect some more materials. We're way behind on materials. Go by the material trader, raw material trader, and move some material around a little bit. So let's go out to Sothis Mining, pick up that last load to New Dawn, deliver it, and then that'll complete this video, and then we'll run out to Hippolyte Hub, the material trader, and then run out to Dav's Hope, and possibly even go over to Jameson Crash Site before we come back to Sothis. So let's get going. Be sure to look to the bottom right of the video and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I bring out additional videos, and eventually it'll help me with YouTube. And if you watch my previous videos, I brought out that I have heard the announcement as of yesterday, so it's on the last 4 or 5 videos, regarding the blowout price of the fleet carriers at 1 million and the services down to 100 credits per service. And that's going on right now, and it's been going on since 10 a.m. UTC today, the May 21st. And be sure to look underneath the video in the description, and you'll find ways to donate. This has been a hard year for us and the YouTube channel.
4, 3, 2, 1,
and if you could consider donating, storage costs has probably cost us more than anything else for all the videos and the raw captures and all those. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 700 videos just since January. What I do is I just take you everywhere I go and produce a video so you can continue to refer to it. We have broke the 12 billion mark. Is this right? We're at 12.071 billion, and we'll run this last load, and then we'll head out to Hippolyte Hub and the material trader for raw materials. Is this right? Wanted to check the data. Yeah, the atypical, wake echoes, and archives. So we have been to the material trader since, on the uncoded side, since the last time we were at Jameson in the live account. Is this left? But since I've added the 3 cutters and the 3 pythons as support ships for the fleet carrier and modded them out, almost complete, I have used up about all of our material, so we need to go find and collect more. But at Dav's Hope, we can collect manufactured materials, some encoded, and then raw materials. And at Jameson, we can collect even more encoded and raw materials. And then in June, when we get the fleet carrier like we do now in the betas, how we do planetary exploration and gather raw materials, we'll continue to do that in June. Try to fill that up. Because at some point I want to take the fleet carrier and all of our ships and modules around to each engineer and mod everything completely out. Sis left.
Docking request granted.
But since credits are even more important than materials right now, that's why I've been delaying delivering all of the cargo and going out to Davs. It's only about 9 jumps, but we did get over 12, so that's good. Even after we purchased the fleet carrier in June, if we didn't gather any more credits, we would still have 5 billion left. So that's it's good. I'm fine with it.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Now we will be collecting quite a few more credits before we get the fleet carriers in June. This is not the end of that. So we'll collect what we have, and then we'll see how much we need, and then go after that. I do have an idea of how to work on my combat rating. I could mod out a small combat ship, and then have some cargo missions, but don't load them. Only have the contracts, because we will get interdicted just on the contracts alone. And so what I was thinking is that I would carry around just the contracts, get interdicted, and then submit to the interdiction and go after the pirate. So at some point I might try doing that. Just fully mod out a small fighter with the shields, the armor, the engines, everything maxed out, and have them completely modded, the best weapons fully modded, and then go after the pirates. So at some point we might do that. Now that might be a little further down the road, but at some point thinking about trying to make that happen. Is this right? We have 188, so 92. So we can take on 92 more, and that's it. So let's see what there is available for 92. Or up to 92. We don't want to go over it. So 84, but it's to Brunel, so we don't want to do a Brunel. There's a Babbage. We are going to Babbage, but after we leave New Dawn. Okay. Well, we'll probably wind up just going with what we got. There's a 96 silver, but to Brunel. 88 Galite, which is to Brunel. And there's a new Dawn, 72. That'll work. We have 20 left, and yeah, there's not a 20 unit mission, so assist left. Okay, everything is filled. Because I do need to increase my combat capability. That's why I'm thinking about doing something like that. At some point. So even if I got killed, the small combat ship, the rebuy wouldn't be that much. We wouldn't actually carry the cargo. We would just have the missions. And we would deliver the missions later, but use that to draw out the pirates. So this left.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
And going after skimmers and stingers, it just doesn't help enough. It takes like 8 to 10 skimmer stingers to get 1% on the on our combat rating, and that's just not enough. Because we can bump up going after pirates.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we can figure out which cargo runs or from which factions would create only one interdiction. And so we're not fighting 2 or 3, we're only fighting 1. So that would be the ultimate goal. And after we got better at it, then maybe we could take on 2 at one time or more.
Mission critical message.
So it's just some ideas. In the combat training, I didn't do so bad. I didn't do the advanced combat training, but I did okay with the first 2 levels of NPCs. So just try to limit the risk. And we wouldn't have to worry about jump range and all that kind of stuff with that small ship. Now we only have 4 missions, and we're getting this many interdictions. But it would be a little satisfying eventually to be good enough just to, when they interdict you, you just wipe them out. Just go after them and smoke them. Sis left. So I've always thought about that. And like we said, it's all about practice. And even if you died in those small fights, the rebuys would just be so small, and you wouldn't actually lose any cargo. I mean, you have the cargo mission, but you're not actually carrying the cargo. But that doesn't stop the pirates. Just you having the cargo missions is enough to get them to interdict you. So I'm always thinking out loud, so you get to hear my out loud thoughts. So until I do that, I'm probably not going to go after skimmers and stingers.
India. The Federation welcomes you, Commander. We'd be happy to serve you at this port.
Sis left. There was one.
Approved for access. You are go for approach to pad 03. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Because at some point I'm going to have all the credits I can use, so there will be, you know, another focus too, and build up the combat capability would probably be a really good idea. Sis up.
Landing gear deployed.
Sis view.
Touchdown sequence complete. You may disembark when ready. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Well, I appreciate you coming along. And we're at 12.071. And from here, we're going to go over to Babbage and pick up our Planetary cutter and head out to Hippolyte Hub. Do you think I have another one? Yep. We're at 12.09. Sis right. And we have a 3. .092. Sis right. And we have completed that. Sis left. Make sure there's no more cargo runs. Sis left. Sis left. We have no missions. Let's go to Babbage. Pick up our Planetary cutter. And then that will conclude this video.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. You are go for departure.
I appreciate all of those that have subscribed. If you have not, it doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I create additional videos, and eventually it'll help me out with YouTube.
India, FFC channel open. Submit a request if you wish to dock.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sys left. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 700 more videos to watch. And there's an About tab on that page to, if you wish to email me, there's an email address in there. And I've been thinking, because of the combat, to get triple elite. I have double elites right now in Explore and in trading. But to ever get that combat elite, I'm going to have to do more. And I think going after pirates will be enough motivation. And get the right ship for it, and you know, and just practice. I mean, if I'm losing all my shields and it doesn't look good, I can take off and I can get away from them. But fight them until either they're gone or I'm about to be gone. Yeah, stuck throttles. Don't you love them? I know the apologists love them. Because they say everything's perfect in Elite Dangerous, so I'd rather them get all the stuck throttles. I just don't care much for it. I'll never care for it, no matter how much the apologist says everything's perfect. Everything's not perfect. Interdictions are not great. Stuck throttles are terrible. And that mission critical message while you're trying to look at missions, that's not good either. Maybe the apologist can get all of those too. And to them, everything is so awesome. That's what I always think. There should be an apologist mode. They get all the bad stuff.
Lacey, Romeo, Golf, India. Federal Flight Control
Sis left.
welcome you to this facility. Access granted. Land on pad 3-5. Automated docking confirmed.
Well, again, I appreciate you coming along. The next video is we'll go out to Hippolys Hub, the raw material trader, and we'll move some materials around. At the moment, this is where all my assets are here at Babbage, waiting for the fleet carrier in June. And be sure to watch my Beta 2 videos, my personal fleet carrier, my second look, Beta 2. It's going on right now. It's sharing time with our live account.
Docking completed. Deploying ground crew.
Go to shipyard. We have 8 ships here. We have a cutter travel, we have a cutter mining, we have a planetary cutter, and then we have a cargo cutter. We're going to take the planetary. Yeah, I have gotten to the point I use the cutters now on everything but cargo runs because of the pirates. Alright, well, that's about it. In the next video we'll go out to Hippolys Hub. I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come with me again next time and subscribe to my channel. So until then, thank you for watching.